second quarter RMJ starts now.
To where? To Harlem, the West Side. I show you blocks of murals over some of the best guys. Like who? Like who? Like Porter and them. I heard Poe put the order on him. Now that's more than a friend. But he snitched, of course. Now let's talk about Fritz the boss. And he got rich off snort. They said 500 bricks was broad. So in hindsight, it's a shorty. Couldn't get a gist of the thought. Thought if you grind right with the snorty, a whip could be broad. Now think about Poe 9 if you caught me. I'd get you in court. But now the feds, they still tailing me. DA think he nailing me. I had to turn in. The goons come and post the bill for me. Still in the Bird Gang myself. You say Bird Gang as well. In all the liquor stores, man, the sizzle on the shelf. I rose from the dump, you see. Now it's get set. Bird Gang, we on the jump again.
And you'll see all the pain that it all brings. Take a journey through my soul. And let's roll through the streets of reality. They tell me slow down, I'm living life fast. And they don't never wanna block me. I know it ain't wrong, but this is my life. It's just a piece of my diary. Yeah, this is my life. We die young 'cause we live it fast. So I'ma let you read my diary. So I'ma let you read my diary. This is my life. We die young 'cause we live it fast. So I'ma let you read my diary. So I'ma let you read my diary. Don't.
God bless, man. R.P. Dylan, man. God bless everybody. Positive energy to the world. Always love. Check out these YouTube videos I put up. Thank y'all all for the new subscribers. I appreciate y'all. Vibing real quick. Stay tuned for the next video. Please continue to hit the like button. And for my good people that's leaving comments, thank you. Appreciate y'all. Hey, and thank you for the people. Thank you for the people that are seeing that what I've been saying about these people and their groups. Thank you for seeing everything that I've been saying. Everything I've been saying is coming true. It's right there. Everything that I put on the house party, that, you know, the swag jack is there, you know. It's right there. And thank you for everybody. Like, I'm not even playing. Like, it's too funny. Like, I didn't come on here on the internet for this stuff. I didn't come on here sharing my journey in my life. And I was showing love to everybody. But, you know, the devil's always working. But thank you. Humbly thank you. Like, for real, to all the cool people that were showing love. All the cool people that's, like, really seeing the agenda and all of this other stuff. These people trying to hype each other and try to talk about each other. It's bananas. It's crazy. I don't want no parts of it. Like, I really don't. Y'all can rock out and do what you do. God bless. Hope everybody has a ton of success. And do your thing, man. Like, I'm chilling. Like, 100%. Like, facts. Like, I don't care. It's only about positive energy. I mind my business. I always been minding my business. That's the way I like to keep it. You know what I mean? Like, that's exactly the way I like to keep it. I don't come on the internet to try to like act tough. That's corny. I never like people that did that. And I don't try to come on the internet like to diss people unless they're talking about me. And I really don't even go in like that. Like, I don't go in like how I can, because the negative never gets anything solved. The positive always does, because you're moving forward and you pass them. I've been talking to some cool people. Excuse me. I've been talking to some cool people, right? And it's crazy. It's just crazy, like how some people, they talk about you in these groups and talk negative and bad about you, but then at the same time, what do? Show you love when they see you. What else do they do? Try to convince people that you're a bad person and you're a negative person and you're this type of person. Like, it's sad. It's real sad. You know what I mean? Like, I look at people like I always try to see the good in people. That's why Doc on AAU trips. God bless the dead, Doc. Love you, R.P. Doc. But that's why I used to like. That's why Doc used to put people in the room with me that were like having trouble and difficulties settling with AAU life. You know what I mean? Like really not dealing with a creepy coach that's trying to get something from you. Excuse me. And that's showing love to you and that's feeding you consistently 4 meals a day, maybe even 5 sometimes. But sometimes, but he makes sure you eat good. Doc always made sure we ate right. Like, even when we pulled over in places like in different states and stuff, in the cities, like he was like, yo, how do you even know where this is at? But he's been doing this for a while, so it was cool. But he always used to put me in the room. Well, have these guys come in my room because I've been through a lot, and he knew, and we talked. So he was like, he pretty much put me in trouble put me in charge of the trouble people. That's what he never called them, the trouble people, but that's what this one dude called them. And I was like, yo, they're not trouble people. I don't see people like trouble people. Like, I see these are people like, they aren't used to these type of people looking out for them. They're not used to a Caucasian man looking out for them, Italian man still looking out and showing them love, like authentically showing them love, and then they're still choosing to do something else, other than the right thing. And they having this urge to do something negative that won't help them out, and they're supposed to be here to get schools, try to get the attention of these coaches while we out here winning, trying to learn these plays, because some of them sometimes didn't play with us all and like go with us to every trip, so it was different, and it was an adjustment for everybody. Like it's like a lot of people come from different places and different cities and different boroughs and different hoods and different, just different areas in their cities, especially in New York. So it's like we all grow up different. Doesn't matter if we're from the same borough. Our families in every household is different. So just think about it. Think about what other people are taught, like throughout the day. Like certain things that they live with throughout the day that they never talk about. Like I used to talk to people, and when we was in the room, on these AAU trips, I used to talk to people, and they knew they could talk to me, and they knew I was going to keep it at that. And I was just like, yo, I understand how you feel, because they knew already. They could see it. They could see it in me. I've been through stuff, so it's not like a hidden thing. Like, it isn't a hidden thing. Like, it's right here in my face. I do not hide. Like, I just don't hide how I feel. I don't think that's appropriate. I don't think it's cool. I don't think a man should have to do that. I don't think anyone should have to do that, man or woman. Any human being. Like, I think we should be able to talk to each other up front. But some people would rather lie right to your face, and sometimes I choose not to deal with that. I choose not to indulge in anybody's negative energy. And I like to stay to myself, because I see when you share your energy and you share your space and your mind and your thoughts and your body with people, pause, meaning you're around them, interacting and associating with these people, you have to always understand, like I said, you can get stabbed, shot, beaten, anything, or arrested, anything by being around certain people. Certain things can happen. So when we talk about these certain things and certain events that happens in the city, and they automatically understand that I understand what they're going through. And it's like, sometimes some people ask me, how do I stay so focused? How do I do this? How do I stay so happy? Like, it's funny, like people ask me, why every time I see you have a smile on your face, so you're so respectful. I was like, that's the way I was raised. My mom's and my dad, they raised me. Like, they raised me the right way. You know what I mean? Like, and I took from what they were trying to teach me and the other people in the projects too, with their help, and then the other people that I met around in New York City, because a lot of different people's mother and father talk to us in different ways. A lot of different coaches, a lot of different hood drug dealers and everything else. You know what I mean? You know, I don't even like to call them drug dealers, but you know, I like to say, you know, people that was out there hustling and stuff like that and doing different stuff. Some of them, you know, they'll see the type of person you are and they'll look out for you and show you love. So every time I had people like that, any other person that I would meet that was going through something, I would extend my arm to them and try to help. You know what I mean? Like, I would honestly try to help them. So like, if Doc, if they were on a trip with Doc and they were new and I knew they were new, I'll be like, man, look, Doc could call me in the room and we get the hotel. He's like, I'm gonna put you in da da da. I'm like, okay, all right, I get it. You know, after a while, you get it already. He wants me to talk to them. Excuse me, aka mentor them. You know, and guide them in the right way because he understands he understands to an extent my temper. Just like I do. I understand to an extent. You know what I mean? So I try to keep it under control at all times. And I worked hard, very hard. And he's seen me work very hard. He's seen my progression, all the positive progress. Like, he's seen me go hard. Like, you know what I mean? Because I didn't want to be like the stories from before and other people from New York City and other street ball players. I didn't want to have their ending. I didn't want to have their story at all. I didn't want their stories to have any type of similarities with mine because I knew mine was going to be different. My journey was going to be different, and I was going to create it and make it different because I was going to watch and study them first, and then I was going to make sure I didn't have any of their flaws as a basketball player and as a human being. And at the same time, with this gift that I had, I also had a gift to get people to pretty much talk about themselves and let me in to their life, you know? And we always like formed a bond with that. Like, I always formed a bond with different people, each person that came through. So it was kind of like, you know, I always love to say it's Magic's World. You come into Magic's World and you cool. I know, you know, you go through stuff in life. I've been through a lot, like I said, so I don't try to judge people. I don't try to, you know, look down on people. So I always try to see the good in people. And I always feel like certain people do need help and they do need another chance. You know what I mean? And some people, because I remember when people was looking at me like, making those faces, you know, trying to diss me and all that, saying stuff behind my back. They didn't want no parts of me because I was from the projects. And I was dark skinned and I was brown skinned. So they didn't want any parts of me. And I was aggressive, very aggressive. So they would think, and I had the temper too with it. So like, it's like they didn't think I was going to make it. They didn't think I was going to go far. They didn't believe in me. You know, they were saying I was wild, out of control sometimes, some of these people. But I was out there killing and getting the job done. From a good people's standpoint, I was out there working. I was out there working, hustling, giving people the business. People that you didn't even think I could give the business to, I cooked them. And yeah, that's a good feeling to say that because that's what I pride myself on in competing with being better than the other people. The other people that I watched, the other people that I studied, the other people that I seen play before me, I made sure you couldn't say you was better than me. A lot of these people had help from different players, different stars, different this. And some of them used to play on my AAU team. and some of them didn't. But the players that played on my AAU team, the people that I helped, I just asked them to listen to me and trust me, and I can get you a school. I can help your life, so you get the school. Now it's up to you to do the rest. I can get the interest of these schools. You already see what I'm doing. We winning all different levels, all different, the ages that I'm playing on, we winning. You know what I mean? Like, so we already got a gang of fans. We already have the influence of the crowd. We already have these people inquiring who are a lot of these players on the New York City Bronx Student Athlete Broncos. Student Athlete Broncos. So I took it as a challenge when Doc used to put these guys in my room. And I challenged myself to become a better person and share certain things and open up. And if other people was going to open up, I might as well share some things myself. Nobody's above God. So I always checked myself, and I always understood that I was here to help people and make people laugh, inspire people to do better, inspire people to want more. And that's why inspiring these different older basketball players and these other people to come out, because these people wasn't doing this before me. I was doing this stuff before the pandemic. A lot of these people came out with pandemic cameras, started doing the pandemic stuff. So that's them. I've been doing this stuff. I've been doing it. That's why you gotta respect my journey, man. That's why you gotta love it. It's different. It's past different though. And it's the truth. I was there for all of these Rucker stories, all of these Dykeman stories. It was right there. I played in it too. And I went to watch. So can't pull the wool over my eyes, champ. It's cool. It's not a problem. Gotta knock it off sometime. It's alright. But I felt good helping people get schools. I felt good that Doc trusted me enough to talk to these people in the right way and share that different experience in that different part of my journey in my life, even sometimes to help them come out of their shell. Because it was hard for me to trust people for a long time because I always was lied to. I always got lied to, you know? So I was already on. I come from the city of curves, but I had steel in my nerves, even stronger than that. So I didn't really care. I'll just let it bounce off, and I'll just look at you like, I didn't ask you to lie to me. I never asked anybody to lie to me, so what you doing it for? And some people were pathological liars, so I used to just look at them like, ooh, doesn't matter. You hear these people, and thank you to the other people that's recognizing that when you hear these people copying my words and copying how I'm talking and everything else on their interviews, copying my life, my journey, after they hear me on the interviews, yo, you peep it, you can hear it. They gotta knock it off, but it's cool. You know what I mean? It's cool. We gonna get to it. Second quarter of my life and my journey, it's gonna start tomorrow. Stay tuned for the episode, alright? Easy, man. Accept right over left be the best. I'm gonna answer some more questions from the fans too. Easy, y'all. Same time as more. The YouTube games will be coming up. I'm gonna start going live and showing those too. So it's love, y'all. Shout out to my STN brothers. Shout out to everybody that I play with that's a cool person that showed me love, that's not talking about me behind my back. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody that's doing good in the world. Just understand, you know, and the people that know me know, I love when people do good. So I'm not a hater. I don't care how much money you have. You can have $1 trillion. Like I could have 5. I could have $1. And that's on you, champ. That's your money. I was always taught that. So any narrative that I'm a hater and I'm mad because somebody's doing this and they live in some house or they have this, man, look, that's what they live in. That's what they're doing. I'm not them. So why would I care? Sometimes you just gotta hug yourself, man. Tell people, knock it off, man. You make me laugh. You make me laugh. Peace, man. R.P. to Dylan again, man. Yo, God bless his family. Always love. Bronx still peace, man. Everybody stay strong. Seriously. Positive energy to everybody. Keep it going. Show love.